How you doing? It's Francisco with Consultant Expert Week 9. Thank you for listening for these last 9 weeks. Amazing how fast it's gone. We're here at Latino Tax and got busy with business, corporate taxes, and also individual taxes. As usual, we're here at 7804 Midlothian Turnpike, Richmond, Virginia 23235, in the same shopping center, Pollo Campero, and a few doors down we have Wendy's and then Chicken Fiesta, just so you guys know exactly where we're located. Please feel free to give us a call, 804-269-7689. And also we have another location in which Gabriel and his team is also we work together, certified as well, and that's at 3817 Jefferson Davis Highway. That's right before Bells Road, Jefferson Davis and Bells Road, right across from that famous missile. So we're here in swing and tax time, and at this time as well, I always like to talk about businesses because at the beginning of the year, it's good to start a business. It's a little easier for accounting purposes, and a lot of times people want to start off fresh, have those New Year's resolutions and whatnot. So also, there's a lot of changes and have been in the last couple years of a contractor license. In the state of Virginia, its regulatory body is DPOR, and there's for the regulatory body with a lot of different associations, whether it be realtors. There's a whole list you can go onto their as far as government website, but we're going to focus just on contractor licenses. And here what we do, we have somebody, let's say you worked as an independent contractor for someone and an opportunity arose and they're like go get your contractor license. We always recommend people open a company. Naturally, we discuss the benefits and advantages, disadvantages of each one, and the person decides what type of, whether they want a corporation or LLC. We assist them with that, assist obtaining the EIN, and then from there, we also help register them for, usually I recommend a course called Con License. They used to be in Tyson's Corner, now they're also on Cox Road and Tyson's Corner. They, as far as have a 3-week course, you have the books, they give you the you get to highlight the answers, go over where to look at, and basically you get to take these books in and take the exam. Well, the major difference, people say, well, what do I do? Where do I start? Do I do A, B, or C? Well, it also depends on your situation. If you're just starting off and your company doesn't have a large net worth, maybe you might just want to do C. If you have a net worth, B requires a $15,000 or more net worth. A requires $45,000 or more net worth. Years ago, they didn't require that you send documentation as far as proof of that worth. Nowadays, when you send that in, you have to have proof. So a lot of times, copy of titles that are in the same name of the company, copies of bank statements. There's a few different requirements. One could be a CPA reviewed it, or the other one could be you did it and send in proof, or the other one could be if you don't qualify, you could do a surety bond for $50,000 or more. So there's a lot of different stipulations and requirements for this. Now, also years ago, you used to just sign up and go and take the test. That is no more. So you basically have to have the application. Say you formed a company, so you have the application, you have a work verification, so you have to have proof. Isn't just put somebody's name on it. You have to go to either your supervisor or somebody that you worked for before and experience in that particular field. They will fill out a work verification, stating what you did for the period of time. So let's just talk about Class A for a second. It requires 5 years or more of experience. So what happens is that work verification, say you work for somebody for 8 years, you'll sign it, put exactly what you did. He'll sign to verify it. DPR will also contact him to make sure, in fact, that you did work there. And they have 30 days to verify, and then they'll get back to you, and then you can go take that test. So let's say that you did commercial building. You'll put that, and then they'll say, okay, you can go ahead. They'll give you the ability to go and take that test. Now, when you even go to do it online in PSI, they won't even let you take that test until you have approval from DPR. Then you can go take that test. So nowadays you have to send the application in first, along with the work verification, and while you're studying. So we encourage people to say, while you come in, we send an application, we send a work verification, you start studying. So basically in that 3-4 week period of time while they're approving it, you're studying. So when they say, okay, you got the green light to go ahead and take the test, there it is. You can go take the test, and then you get the license. So the process is a little different, but it's the same. It's for the better. There's been a lot of fraud throughout the last couple of years. We've spoken with them, and that's basically why it is. It's good. It's good to protect you as a person, putting in your name, and also nowadays you need a photo ID. And I've even had a few clients that actually require them to go there and present this ID. So again, here at 7804 Latino Tax and Business Services. 7004 Midlothian Turnpike, Richmond, Virginia. And then also Gabrielle's at 3817 Jefferson Davis Highway. We're here to help you guys with any type of business you may want to form. We're very familiar with all the changes, and because that, it kind of makes the process a little more streamlined. Some people say, oh, I can do it, and don't really understand and know all the changes that are taken. In every aspect of what we do, whether it be accounting, taxes, they're always changing, and we have to stay up on this. And we encourage that with all our staff. So please feel free to come in for a consultation. Any questions you may have, we'll be glad to help you. And anything we talk about, we also verify with you and show you where it's actually at on the forms with DPR. So thanks again for listening to Week 9 of Consultant Expert. Look forward to talking to you guys next week. Have a great end of the week and weekend.